I'm saying that he wants to give us more time. He makes demands. He gives us deadlines. We stall, then he gives us more time. I don't think he's in a rush. Why? That's what we'll find out.
I tell you what, it's a right cat fest. So this is the youngest, no name, and then over there, with his head sticking out the drawer, is her sister, and kind of like, so she's playing with this Ronron's tail, and Legree is licking his tail. Ron. This is Stubby. Now Stubby is the sister of Poppet. Now Poppet does not like the newest arrival, who is no name. I don't know what to name her, but she's super cute. Oh, bit of a, just like, how long is there between them? Well, let's see now. She was born on the beginning of September. He was born in early June. He was born on April Fool's Day. 3 generations. Look at that, perfect foot. 12 inches, 30 centimetres. So yeah, cat's eyes, looking through cat's eyes. Oh, I'm the only human. I'm the only human. And of course, when you have cats like this, you can't get up. Like, how can I get up? They're kind of getting to know each other. So it's like, yeah, sort of a bit of a battle royale. But the James Bond type battle royale going on. And I don't, how could James Bond be dead? How can they have killed off Bond and then they come back with a new Bond? What's the point of killing him off? Is it short-term gain? Oh, shut up. Quite a good film, a bit boring. Denzel Washington, Clive Owen, 2006. A siege film, a bank raid. It's like, God almighty. Today's Sunday and tomorrow is Monday, and I bought a thing on eBay that was a diagnostic for a car, for my new car, which I'll do a video on, and it didn't work on the car. I took it to the post office to send it back. Didn't keep the stub that you tear off and that you put your name and address and who you're sending it to, and the double. And I've got no copy of it, and the guy's like, oh, it hasn't arrived yet. He sent me a text yesterday, so I sent it on Tuesday. I got a text yesterday on Saturday. I only saw the text today, and I said, oh, well, it's going to arrive, blah, blah, blah. Well, what's the tracking number? I don't know. If there's no tracking number, then you never sent it. So, bank robberies, money. If you got the money, you could, if you're a millionaire, you could just buy something, a diagnostic to test out your car, and if it didn't work, you just put it in a drawer. You wouldn't give a shit. Right? It's not a problem. But I got a phone call from Pal today saying, I've got a load of stuff. Do you want it? I went over there. I got a Weller soldering iron, an oscilloscope, loads of capacitors, condensers, stuff to repair electrical equipment, which is what I used to do in one of his sidelines. €80 all in. And I haven't tested anything yet. I haven't even tested the oscilloscope. I haven't even plugged in the soldering iron. But they're getting on. They're getting on better, which is great. She is a really great cat. Really, she was the first to be born on the cellar floor, and her sister is a beautiful cat as well. Long hair, but it doesn't have the character of Tiger. Maybe I'll call her Tiger Lily in honour of Michael Hutchins, who named his daughter Tiger Lily. Long-haired Blackie is kind of a squealer. Squeals a lot, bit of a loner, but really nice fur. How long's the video? 6 minutes. I've got time to. Yeah, so I've got to, I've got to do a lot of displacement, right? I've got to move Legree, who's kind of happy, and I don't like to do this, but he's sensing that he's going to get moved. It's for a good cause, mate. It's for my subscribers, and so you're going to suck it up, and you're going to move. I guess we've got to see. There's Boggy. He's just a nice boy. Now Boggy was born, as I say, mid-May, 1st of April, and this unnamed kitten has got really long fur, right? She's a nice cat, but she's a squealer, not as sociable as her sister. Let's just, there you go. There you go. Come on then. Quite long fur, right? So, but a happy soul. Winter's coming, and am I going to get the range plugged into the chimney? I don't know. Am I going to get the staircase in? Maybe. I had a quote for the windows in the house. 2 windows in the front and the top, 1 in the side. €4,000. €4,000 for 3 windows. Double glazed. I mean, yeah, of course, yeah, double glazed. But fucking stupid money. Initially, when he gave me the price, I thought, well, yeah, I guess that makes sense if they're like silver windows, right? Silver framed. What somebody might want silver framed windows. You wouldn't need to paint them, and you could always melt them down and make St. Christopher's with them. But no, they're just wood. Come here, you. Such an adorable kitten. Yes, yes. Just a bundle of lovely cat. What else can I tell you that's interesting? Sort of thing about COVID-19, or as I call it, is it COVID-DIVOC, right? DIVOC 19. In India, in Uttar Pradesh, which is a state in India with about 250 million people, it's like as many people in Uttar Pradesh as there is in kind of almost America, almost Europe, and the World Health Organization decided to hand out $2.50 worth of medical supplies to treat COVID. Now, what were these? What was in these kits? Ivermectin, vitamin D, vitamin C, masks, a digital thermometer, something else. But basically, the ivermectin was, and it's not the horse stuff, right? It's the Japanese man who came up with this product won a Nobel Peace Prize. He won a Nobel Prize for his discovery. I don't know, maybe they give Nobel Prizes out for, if you kind of like make a good link for a chimney tube. No, they're not, right? Nobel Prize is a hell of an achievement. And the guy that invented ivermectin was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. And you have a treatment for horses, a treatment for humans. It's not the same thing at all. It's like, oh, ivermectin, you want to have horse tranquilizers, do you? Yeah. No, it's not the same thing. And that really, reading the news that India's in that state, Uttar Pradesh, the COVID incidence has just fallen off a cliff, and basically it's sorted the problem out. It's like, well, yeah, well, there you go, fucking hell. Meanwhile, here, not only are we murdered or put up the shitter by the only treatment is a vaccine. That's it. And I was out in the car today and I heard just before the news, listened to the radio, and it was if you were vaccinated 3 months ago, this is a call for you to receive your booster. You must proceed with your booster if you were vaccinated with Pfizer, Moderna. Come forward at this time and receive your booster. You need to remember that the strength of the protection wears off. And all these adverts on national radio are costing money, right? It's taxpayers' money. It's the government that are paying these fucking adverts, i.e. it's us, right? And so that's the French answer, the British answer, the Canadian answer, the American answer, the Australian answer, the New Zealand and Australia. Fucking hell. You go, oh, cats, right? Cats have got no brains. Cats are thick as shit. Look at them. All I do is run around, scratch themselves, shit in a corner, and sleep. What has a cat ever invented? But the cats don't fuck each other over like humans do. Like, oh, I've got COVID-19. I'm really fucking ill. What hope is there for me? Well, none, sir, because we're going to put you on a ventilator, and then you'll probably die. You probably won't wake up. Brilliant. Cat would just roll over and eat at the cat, right? Obviously, it's a banal comparison, but I look at the cats and I look at animals and they're just like above it all, right? I don't care. But humans, how can we manipulate out of this situation? What can we do behind closed doors? What messages can we spin? Dr. Hillary, right? They're out there today outside his house. Dr. Hillary, you are a tool and a puppet for the... And he's on the board of... I'm going to read in the comments section. He's on the board of basically the Bill Gates Foundation, Huge personal interest, financial interest. You look at his house and his car, it's like, well, the guy's a doctor, right? Dr. Hillary has been famous since I was in my 30s. So he's been famous for 20 years plus. goes on GMTV, gets a fat fee. Goes on GMTV, gets a fat fee. But, mate, you are there telling children need to be vaccinated. As a voice of authority, as a voice of someone, we used to call him Dr. Gorgeous, right? He used to be called Dr. Gorgeous. Steve Wright in the Afternoon, going back to like 1990s, middle of the 1990s. And, you know, he's out there saying, do this, do that, don't. Anti-vaxxers? What are fucking anti-vaxxers? They should call us anti-fascists, because what's going on is fascism, right? The original idea was that still bears up. It's like, okay, it's a new disease, it's a new virus. If you're vulnerable, let's pray for vaccination. We've got the vaccination, and then it's like, oh, hang on a minute, let's just keep moving the goalposts. Let's vaccinate everybody. Let's vaccinate babies. Let's vaccinate pregnant women. And then we've got to keep vaccinating them, right? I know somebody, I've known him for quite a long time. Turns out he's got a degree in biology. He's been vaccinated. He's a bit older than me. He's about 62. And he thought, and his philosophy is, well, those who want it and need it, have it. And stop breaking everybody else's balls to have it. He believed that it was a fucking one-off. He believed that having the vaccine, it's like, well, that's done then. I'm done now. I'm finished with it, right? The vaccine. People fucking... And the guy's, like, got a degree in, not in virology, but in biology, in biological science, in the field of science. So, yeah, India... $2.50, give a family a kit, sort the family out, end of the disease, right? Kind of, pretty much it, right? It's pretty much all you need to know. I could put a link up to the story, I could put it on Twitter. And meanwhile here, it's like, well, attention, at this time, you must come forward to get your booster jab. And they've been saying again in fucking February, right? They'd be like, come on, can we get your booster jab? It's like, it's a fucking common cold. Mutated, right? Batshit fucking exponentially gain of function mutated. I didn't bloody do that, right? Don't shoot the messenger. I didn't fucking do that. I didn't set up the lab in Wuhan like the French government did. Why the fuck did they do that? What's wrong with these idiots in charge? All they do is emmerde us. They fuck us up the arse, basically. The latest Connery, latest bullshit is, not Sean Connery, but it sounds the same, Connery. Snow tyres. Fucking global warming, right? Mont Blanc Glacier is not as big as it was. They're always telling us, right? Greta Thunberg, she's so fucking wonderful. She's got Asperger's syndrome, but she's so wonderful. Got to wear snow tires. You got to have snow tires on your car, obligatory between November and March. Huge costs to everybody. Huge expense. Why? Why? Well, let's see. If you were Michelin and you had loads of snow tyres that you couldn't get rid of, and during the COVID lockdowns you kind of petitioned, or you lobbied the EU, let's just say, can you bring in a rule, even though there's no snow, and we haven't had snow for years, that, well, you've got to have snow tyres in winter, and I'll tell you what, we'll give you a statistic that we just make up off the top of our heads, basically, it'll sound good, that says that when it's below 7 degrees and it's wet, snow tyres are 15% more effective in braking, stopping. So, like, now everybody's got to go through all the rigmarole of getting the fucking tyres changed, and you're going to have more waste. You're going to have partly worn summer tyres that when it comes back on to putting them on again next fucking end of March, right, they'll be like, well, they're a bit worn, you know. I can throw those tyres away, get some new ones. It's the same old, same old. People with money are always the least affected. And these motherfuckers, right? What they're going to do is, if I leave here and I go a mile up the road and I climb 200 meters, I'm in the zone. And you get pulled over, they're going to be on the case straight away because it's a new law and it's just a way of saving the planet, right? Making money, in other words. And not only do you get a €135 fine, you can't move the fucking car. You got to leave the car there and get it towed home. Can you believe it? How they fuck us up. I just, I am just disgusted by the powers that be and how they are constantly sucking the teat of the public. And if you've got money, you don't give a shit. You don't give a flying fuck. You're all right. More ranting proof would be, look at Nicolas Sarkozy. He's been found guilty of spending far more money than he had to get elected, or he didn't win the election, in fact. But he basically took money that he shouldn't have done, whatever. And about 10 years later, he's finally received justice. So what did he get? He got a year in prison, right? But he served, the prison time is his house. So kind of crazy, shitty world that we live in, right? Where you go to a tip and you see something that's, I could use that, I could make some use out of that, so could a lot of other people, can't touch it. We've got to throw it away. I went to a DIY shop yesterday and things are so expensive. A couple of hinges to hang a window, each one about €3.50. A spike that you stick in the wall in the brickwork, between the joints in the brickwork, to hold a frame in place, fucking €4 for one. Toilet seat, €40. €40. They're not even good toilet seats. They're all fucking plastic with a leopard on it and a panda and a fucking some bamboo and shit. I just want a wooden toilet seat, but goodness me, I dread to think what the price would be for that. Maybe, I don't know, €100. So, packet of screws. Fucking hell. So I was quite glad to get all this gear off my friend for €80 and do some electronic repairs with that. Fire up the old oscilloscope and the Weller, and maybe fabricate some bitcoins. Yeah, I could maybe solder some bitcoins together. That'd be quite good, so I've got maybe another 25 years. In 25 years I'll be 57, 77. I'll be 82. Fucking 82. But by the time I get to 82 will be the new 71, right? In 25 years all these cats will be dead, which is sobering thought, right? Sobering thought. This one, yeah, real cutie. Now, if anybody would like this cat, I could post it. No, not really. But if anybody would like this kitten, maybe she's available. So I can't keep all of them, right? Especially the girls, because it costs a lot of money to get them sterilised. I'm not like Dr. Mengele, I don't do it myself. I take them to a veterinarian. And the vets, well, like everything, right? Like Dr. Hillary, that's why they're kind of rich. Eze, right? At ease, class eased, and fair play. They went to work. They were my second cousin. My cousin's son has just qualified as a vet. My uncle was a vet. Kind of runs in the family being a vet. It skipped me. But I just got the love of animals. And animals love me. Here's Bog. He's just come in from the rain, right? It's pissing down. The old climate change. The old climate change rain. You know, oh my God, it's winter. Got a nice bottle of wine off my friend. Really sort of like, it's like a cross between wine and vinegar. Vin du table. Trespassant. Veille on old in. I can't understand that. But yeah, it's quite nice actually. It's different. It's a different wine. It's like that wine was probably sold when wine was sold in francs. It's like an honest wine. Whereas you go and buy a wine, it's generic. It's like it's got this much red in it. It's this kind of colour. It all kind of tastes the same. You could spend €20 on a bottle of wine from a supermarket and €3 and like €4, and really you'd be pushed to tell the difference. Whereas that, yeah, it doesn't taste like your everyday bottle of wine. Alright, so in future videos I'm going to show you a Bose hi-fi system that I've got. I'm going to do a comparison between the cubes and the subwoofer and my KEF reference speakers. That's going to be quite interesting. People that like cars, I'm going to do a tour of my Volvo V70 TDI from 1998. I'm going to outline what I've done to it, what I'm going to do to it, and I'll probably do that on DV video, so it'll be more of a you know, not kind of like a spontaneous video, but a planned video. Could run to like 20 minutes. The speaker ones, the Bose speaker ones, the lounge is so full of, I've got a toilet in the lounge. Seriously, I've got a toilet in the lounge. I've got a sink in there. I've got all my tools, and I've had a flea outbreak. The fleas have come back because this pair and their mother dragged them up from the cellar, and the fleas were in the cellar, I guess. And when I brought them up here, because I haven't shared with you, but I had a really bad experience with Big White. I kind of touched on it in another video, but I found Big White dead in the cellar, and it was just really fucking horrible and a mystery. How the fuck did he get there? What did he die of? It was like he'd been burnt on an electric fence or something like that. There was no blood, but he had a wound in his. It's like he'd been hit with a bar, thrown on an electric fence. I don't fucking know, but it was not good. And their mother took them from where Big White was, where he'd come down into the cellar, and moved the kittens and put them in a box on the other side of the cellar. So it was quite traumatic for them, because Olive loved Big White, and I don't know, I'm going a bit fucking crazy here with these cats, because I've lost 3 cats in 4 months, no, in 8 months, or what, a year nearly for cats, right? Chewbacca, Big White, fucking Bagheera has gone missing. She's been missing for about 2 weeks. She was just sterilised, gone. And you kind of lose trust with people. You know, there's a woman at the road, I'm kind of like, There's a trafficking in animals in Switzerland. If you have an animal in Switzerland, because the Swiss are like, they make Toblerone, right? And the trains run on time, but it's no joke being in Switzerland. They're like a load of fucking Nazis, in a way. Everything's got to be just so. You've got to arrive at work 5 minutes earlier than you start time. You can't drive a lorry after 8 o'clock. You can't do. People who aren't Swiss who go and live in Switzerland, they go fucking nuts with the rules and regulations. I mean, it makes an ordered society, but if you can't have a cat that's not been sterilised, basically. Hang on, have I been talking for 30 minutes? I'll tell you what. I'll see you next time for a test of the hi-fi and a rundown of the Volvo. Maybe do some 0 to 60s. Talk about getting rid of that cat converter and having a straight pipe on. And what I've had to do to the car to make it better. See you next time.